Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Budget Friday. I look like crap. I don't know why. I'm extremely tired today. It's not my depression. I don't feel withdrawn. I don't feel like I don't want to talk to people. I just want to sleep. But I haven't slept well all week. So I'm gonna take it for what it's worth. No, I didn't put any makeup on. This is the raw deal. It is what it is. Okay, so my paycheck was very small because the week before, I was still dealing with all this court madness. So I am on vacation next week. I did pick up Monday and Tuesday because they said I could. However, I'm not expecting more than today I got $300 and I paid my electric and I paid my internet, and that's like it really, and bought some dog food and whatever. I was supposed to have my tax return deposited today. For some reason I never get it on a Friday ever, and I didn't, but now they're saying the 13th, which is a Wednesday, which is my normal day. So she's gonna call me back because she did tell me today. So we'll see. She said she was going to try to push the deposit tonight. I'm not going to hold my breath. It's the IRS. So that being said, March is going to be really, really, really awkward. It's going to be a really awkward month until I get those taxes. However, let's go forward a little bit. Like I said, I told you all I would discuss it a little bit. I have been working on April going forward because I have been really, truly busting my butt. I am going through every little thing. I have been scrambling through Instagram, YouTube. One of the things I am not finding on any of these channels is weekly budgeters. So if you know of anybody, and I'm talking like real paychecks every Friday, every Monday, whatever day, I don't care, but weekly budgeters. Most people get paid twice a month, once a month, every other week. The weekly pay thing, and I get screwed up with that no matter what, because my weekly paycheck is either $560, $600 on a normal 40-hour week, no overtime, no less, but my rent's $850, and I know I can take a little bit here, a little bit there, but that's easy, but it's not easy when you can say, okay, my, every other paycheck I have to take rent out of. So, and I have side hustle ideas and kind of going on, but there seems to be less income because of the overtime being slacking, a little less income versus bills that have to go out on a regular 40-hour week. Now, I'm not going to get into the detail, but in my April, I was like, I should be golden. However, my April, I got a subpoena in the mail, well, to my door, not really in the mail, but then I got them in the mail too. So I got a postmarked one and somebody knocking on my door with it from April 1st through April 30th. Now, here's the thing. So I called and I said, you want me off of work for a whole month, and you want me to go to a courthouse for a whole month, which it's $8 for parking for a day. This is if I have my car and my taxes back, which is $8 a day is a lot. It's $5 for the first 2 hours, $8 for the day. Well, I can never guarantee I'm going to be out within 2 hours, and they will tow your car if you don't come down. So, and then you have to pay another $5 or start back over with the 8. It's so stupid. So I just pay the 8 and it is what it is. So I pay $8 for parking. And then of course, like we've all talked about eating or what, I'm still gonna have to pack my bag with snacks if that's the case. I'm still gonna have to do whatever it is I have to do, or pack the car. So it's an expense without income coming in, and I'm not okay with that. So when I called the paralegal, they told me that it's not every day, but they want me blanketed for the whole month for when I'm needed. But if I send the subpoena into my job will turn around and just take me off for the whole month because it's a legal document. So I talked to my job today and I'm like, listen, I don't know what to do here. So they told me to not officially turn it in. My accounts noted and have them sign and date like the back of the subpoena on the days that I'm there. If I can get them to do that, sign I was there on this date, even if I have a bailiff sign it, somebody sign it and say I was there this date, this date, this date, this date, whatever dates, they will cover my absences. So that's still not going to bring me any income. So it's getting real, guys, for the court, because I know that I'm going off on a tangent with this, but it was 4 counties that all this happened in, and we were all settled, everything was done. And then there was 1 county we lived in that never said anything to me, never picked it up, and it's been a year. We've discussed it's been a year. And then that county called me yesterday. Now they're getting involved a year later. So anyway, but going off for my budget, once my tax return comes in, once I get a car, once I know what my insurance payment's gonna be. Sorry, Kira's jumping down just to get her shoes, so I do apologize. But once I know what the income, like gas will be, insurance is gonna be, I have a better way of budgeting all of that. I mean, I am taking everything down to the nitty gritty. I don't have debt. So that's a good thing. Once I hit my BS1, I will then pretty much bounce to BS3. And that's where I'm going to just start putting money away. I know it's 3 to 6 months living expenses, and I need that. I want that. So like I said, I've always said $1,000 is not enough. It's just not enough money. But I'm going to do the $1,000 and I'm going to jump straight to my 3 to 6 months at that point. I'm pretty much going to need 6 months, but whatever. Once that's done, I'm going to save for a down payment for a house and a new car. I'm going to split it up, whatever. And when I say new car to me, I'm never going to be able to pay cash for a brand new car, and I would be sick to my stomach if I drove off the lot and it depreciated by $10,000. So I'd rather get a very newer car, but it not be brand new, even though I kind of want just one time in my life a brand new car, but you know. So, and then I'm gonna go from there. But in the meantime, that means I'm gonna have to bust my ass. And I'm okay with that. I am okay. I am ready to do it again. It is what it is. So it's gonna take me a little while. I'm gonna be on BS3 for a while. But, you know, maybe I'll learn where I can cut and what I can do and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I've talked about it before, paying myself a 10% to go straight into savings. I've been watching the Budget Mom, especially on Instagram, her stories. I love how at the end of the pay period, she's a paycheck budgeter, which is what I need to watch and I want to watch, and she's great with it. I do love in her sinking funds though, at the end of either the pay period or the month, she goes back through, and if she's got $60 left, she'll keep the 10 in there and save the 5 or 50, sorry. So I like how she does that, and then that goes into savings. So that'll keep me really on my toes. Like, do I want to spend that? I don't want to spend that. I can save that. So instead of saying, ooh, I've got $50 extra, let me go spend it. I'm not a spender anyway. I'm really not. I can be. I can go, ooh, I've got $500. What can I spend this on? And then go, where did my $500 go? I think everybody can do that. But I am a really good saver, and that's my first instinct is to save. So I'm gonna go with that. Now, I did watch Sensible Living with Money Mom today, and she did 7 ways of saving money. But her Sorry, I got a text message and it threw me off there. We've got, so a couple of things, and I've done this before, is I do truly unplug unused items. For the most part, sometimes I'll forget to unplug my work computer at night. And it does, that little LED costs money. And I notice a difference. I do get my electric bill, I can see the difference every day. So I do get my electric bill. So we're going from, you know, and I can see when I do it and when I don't. It's usually the difference of $1. If you get a monthly electric bill, that could be, I mean, I'm already very, my kids call me cringy about it. I'm already very self-conscious of it, but if just the little bit of extra that I'm unplugging that's $30 a month. It's usually $1 a day. If I don't do it, I see it. If the kids have a friend over, and I know this is ridiculous, but if they're charging their phone or they take an extra hot water shower while they're here, I can see it. It might be 30, 40 cents, but I see it. And, you know, it's expected. So I'm that cringy. I pay attention. So you unplug your unused items. Summer's coming, which means the air needs to be up high. I will walk around in a tank top with my fat butt. I don't care. My wiggly jiggly arms. I don't care. I keep it to 78 to 80 degrees here in Florida. My main goal with that, as long as the humidity's not in my house, I'm good. Some days when it gets ultra hot, I might kick it down a little bit just to help, but 78 to 80 degrees, and I do notice that too. I do not ever, okay, on a rare treat, extremely rare treat, I don't pay for coffee if I'm not at home. I have gone to Dunkin' Donuts happy hour before. Usually I have, but not very often, and if I do, the whole planet knows because I'm so excited. But I used to do it all the time, but I don't do it. I don't pay for coffee out. It's way too expensive. I can buy a thing of cream or creamer for coffee at the house, for the kids, for myself, for whoever, which is less than 1 cup of coffee I'm gonna buy out. And I can make it at home, and I can be happy with it. I can make it iced coffee, I can make hot coffee, I can do whatever the heck I want for pennies compared to what I do out. So, you know, that's something. A friend of mine, she gets coffee out all the time, and it's expensive. That's her treat to herself. I'm not judging. If that's your treat to yourself, do what you want to do, but that is what this is me. I don't. And again, the next thing is I don't eat out. I've been shopping before, like grocery shopping, and I've been hungry, and Walmart might have a McDonald's in there. I have gotten a $1 sandwich. Chloe's gotten a $1 sandwich, or whatever kid is with me has gotten like the $1 menu, and we share a drink. So that's $3. And that's it. But that's enough so I don't go overspending on my groceries, you know, when you're hungry and you go overspend. But as a traditional, ooh, I'm gonna go eat out, nope. So that was number 4. And number 5 is I can cut the kids' hair myself. Could you imagine if I had to take the boys every, month to cut their hair? Now, sometimes they look cringy because they're like, I don't want you to cut my hair today. And then there's times I push them in the chair and say, sit down, and chase them with clippers. So, whatever. But I do cut their hair myself. I do cut the girls' hair. I do style their hair. I recently just cut about 6 inches off of Chloe's hair because it was dead, and it was her hair from stress was falling out, and so on. So I just went ahead and I cut it. Now I did go to school for that way back in the beginning of 2000. So it's not like I'm all hip on any of all that stuff, but I know what I'm doing. But there's YouTube videos you can follow to save you some money anyway. Or find a friend or somebody who want to do it for your home to save you some cash. Even if you pay them, it would probably still be cheaper. But those are my 5 ways that I'm trying to save money. There are gonna be others, like if I ever get brave to cut the coffee creamer out of my coffee. I use heavy whipping cream for keto, and I measure it, but the kids use coffee creamer, but I need some sort of something in there. So that's pretty much that. So, and then again, if I get a little bit more strict on this or a little more ways to find money, or savings, I could do that. But I've got a bunch of sinking funds, and these are going to come in. You'll start seeing them. I'm really trying to tweak my April budget before I get into any more. And I'm sorry I'm looking down, but I'm looking at the papers. But I'm going to tweak it because it's a little bit of everybody. I don't want to say everybody's. A little bit of the budget mom. She is great. She has got everything down to a science. She does a little bit more overkill than I think my ADD will allow me to do it, but I understand why she does it. So I've taken a little bit of hers, a little bit of budget boot camp that I've seen, a little bit of just obviously Dave Ramsey, but like I'm just combining them and it's clicking in my head that this is amazing. So I'm going to be showing you all that. But so that's what's going on with my budget. So far, I know this is kind of like all over the place and different ways of saving some money. If you have any other tips, feel free to throw them down. But y'all can like, subscribe, and comment. And social media, y'all know where that is. And I have been trying to play with Insta stories, but today I just want to sleep. It's not depression though. It's literal tired. My eyes are heavy. I close them no matter what. So maybe I'm getting sick. I don't know, but so no, I did not follow my general rules of get up, get dressed. I got up. I've been up, but I haven't made my bed because I keep getting back in it to sleep. So, all right, I will see you in the next video. You all have a good one. Bye.